What's up, everybody? This is Astro's Wrath bringing you another video. I know it's been a good long while. I've been touching grass, basically, trying to live life, keep life going, do the best thing that I can do for myself, as well as, you guys not understand the gist. So instead of getting all that, I wanted to talk about some of the controversy and some of the drama that's been going on that has, since I've been away, basically. So there's been disconnects between the devs, pro players, casuals, content creators, like just whatever you name, just is a disconnect, and the community is in turmoil and in drama. And in all honesty, it's actually idiotic. So I'm just here to say, fix yourselves first and foremost, because there's no reason to think that this hero's any problem. And I'm gonna get into some of the other stuff later. I've had some stuff recorded. I'm actually very upset. I had some stuff recorded, but my software was actually kind of fucked. So now this is, me crashing out on everybody. Everybody. So first and foremost, fuck my capture, software for not doing its job, and. All right. Secondly, let me hold myself accountable. I should have double checked when I should have. I don't do this as a main thing. This is a side thing, so that's on me. I should always, double check. So fuck was I doing? Damn, being a dumb fuck apparently. But all right, get into the actual, business of things, because again, I did have things recorded. Oh my gosh, there was some good stuff recorded too. Kind of. All right. First and foremost, we're in a brawl meta. And pro players want to be crybabies. We live in a society of just people wanting to cry nowadays, and it's very, very upsetting. So instead of trying to circumvent, fix your own issues, or try to, do things a little differently, you want to complain about this adorable big ass dinosaur that's gonna beat on your ass, because you can't learn how to poke, or you can't learn how to brawl with a decent team comp to fight against the devil dinosaur. He's not the problem. Your mentality is. So first and foremost, fuck the pros. In all honesty, it was at one point somebody told me that I look like I play like a pro player, or I look like I'm a pro player, and that was a compliment skill wise. Granted, though, I don't share the same mentality, so it wouldn't be a compliment there. Thankfully, I'm okay with that. On to the next subject that mattered. You okay? Because actually, it's not even the next subject. It's the same subject. It rolls right into, what all this drama with season 8 has been really exposing, and that's the mentality of the player base. In all honesty, seriously, you can't counter the dinosaur. The dinosaurs too. Yeah, we need to ban the dinosaur, but we have other mandatory bans. You have other mandatory bans in pro play. Apparently, and then not only that, and this is still very much true for the entirety of this game, and for a good minute since he's been out. Gambit is still a must ban. Apparently, I have a Lord Gambit, and I don't play as a. I still roughly know how to play it, but he's a mandatory ban. Groot is a mandatory. Groot in general is a mandatory ban, but I'm just gonna. Oh wait, I won't say a mandatory ban. He's a very much needed ban for a lot of different reasons, but we have poke characters that can burst him down. And if you understand how to play a certain style, you can counter him. Just being honest here, as a Mr. Fantastic main, look at that big ass hand. I genuinely, genuinely try to look for my best play style in whatever comp I'm looking for, because I'm genuinely just flexible that way. No pun intended. However, though, I do have other fallback characters and fallback heroes that I can play as. Prime example. I just got this mech. Shout out to Miz. Yeah, I told you I was gonna get this mech. Ah, man, look at that. Look at that Gundam. Look at that Gundam. I also got the Neon Genesis. So yeah, you gotta get the Neon Genesis. No, seriously, these are the two colors for anime lovers. Truthfully, actually, all three of them technically are, but at the same time, no, like these two specifically are. But I'm don't save. We already know because I was already in this one. So yeah, she counters him, counters Devil Dinosaur. So I can that's my tank that I can go to fall back on to truly counter him. Genuinely speaking, another tank that genuinely counters him, Emma Frost. Emma is not actually that hard to play as. She's another 3-star tank. Like off rip, you just have to understand the situation that you're in, right? Yeah, I took her cape off. In all honesty, it's been a little bit. So yeah, I took her cape off. I can't hold you. No, I didn't do what you think I did. She just looks that good. I'm an admirer. I'm a man. But oh, whoa! I didn't mean. I didn't know she's doing that one. She was doing that one. She was doing that one. See, y'all know me. I don't goon on this game, y'all. Y'all know me. I genuinely don't goon on this game. She genuinely just did that. But yeah, no. Emma is a counter. Emma's a counter. So can you poke? Like that's the real question. That's the real question. And most, it sounds like y'all don't want to poke. Y'all don't want to learn a new play style. And okay, that sucks for you, but fallback hero. Can you not shoot? You know what's even sadder? Turret simulator right here is what most people like to call him, but turret simulator here. And I do love this outfit. I really can't. I can't deny that. Turret simulator. Look at this. Where is it? Can beam him down alone. Like forget his other kit for a second. This can beam him down alone, and the splash damage. Like you're gonna get. It's a big target. It's a big target. Even if you hit the floor near him, it's a big target. You can't miss it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put this on. You deserve it. Like let me just go ahead and mech you out for a second. God damn. And for those casuals that just that felt the need, that just didn't really get the time to get the chance to speak up or have their voice heard. Hey, there's plenty of content creators that are trying to speak up for you. Cloud Rio, shout out to him. He's speaking up for casuals. That he wants the best for the game, and that's where I'm at with it too. Actually, I've been on a different scale as well. Not just the best for the game, best for the community. I want what's best for society. Like in all honesty, I want our society just to be better, where we were like stronger mental and again, war war scabs like badges of honor and not just like pussyfied. And this NetEase, you allowed this. This falls on you. True. Like seriously, this falls on you too. You've allowed this type of behavior. Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can't look cute like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So you gotta go back to this. I want to go back to that. Nah, see, look at the adorable. You gonna tell me this face? You gonna tell me that starting out face? You saw that face? Was a big ass problem. See, the real problem is they didn't. A lot of mentality of our society is sit back and let other things just go, or just let it happen, or roll with the punch. I don't know what it is about this type of society that we're living in, but I didn't grow up in this society, and I feel like the people that understand what I'm talking about probably have kids and are also adults like me. I don't have kids. I haven't found that one person that just really like. No, I haven't. Just it's hard out here, y'all. But I'm not thirsting. I'm just saying it's hard out here. Just understand. I hope to those that understand what I'm saying, you don't have to worry about this when it comes to your games, or if you're not playing this game. Like seriously, I hope you don't have to deal with that in your games for real, because there are plenty of games that deal with this type of stupidity, that deals with this type of remedial behavior and idiotic nature. It's all types of, for lack of a better word, just dumb. It's just dumb. Now, again, also, I just want to shout out. I just want to say I got this skin in 3 tries. Okay, like granted, it wasn't the first, it wasn't the second, but definitely the third. And I wish I could have got it. I had it on video, but my recording, my capture was not capturing my recordings of my video. Excuse me, it wasn't capturing my voice. All right, it was choppy. It wasn't great, and I had to fix it. So very much upset that I couldn't get that on video, or at least I couldn't get a better voiceover for that one to do. It's a mess. It's a mess over here, y'all. So if you can get eyes on me, give me some light, give me some love. It'd be greatly appreciated. Seriously, I need it. If you're talking like, if you like my content and you like seeing what I do and you want me to continue, help me out. Get some eyes on me. I need the views. I need the subscribers, likes, shares, all types of deals, and that's just how it is. But I want to drive home a point where NetEase, you allowed this problem to happen. You didn't address the initial problems of you have so many characters that do stupid amounts of damage, characters that have stupid amounts of healing, and none of which will really mitigate the true problem, which is you need a balance. You have a balancing issue. That's all it is. You have a balancing issue. And there's ways of fixing that. You just have to pull up your bootstraps and go by it and do it. Now, what we can do when it comes to how the pros are treating you, we need you to get some nuts. Right? Like you like Squirrel Girl so much that you have her like, damn it, like she's like one of the strongest characters in the game with no skill. Like she takes no skill. Take those nuts that you've given her, that like that bonkers that just drives genuinely me crazy when it comes to like getting hit out of nowhere or being killed from the fucking spawn room when you couldn't even see me. I just want you to take those nuts, apply them to yourselves, and talk to those pro players and tell them what you need to tell them, and not what they need to hear, or not what they need, but not what they want to hear. Excuse me. You don't just tell them what they want to hear, move on, and expect it to be okay, peaches and cream. That's not how this works. We need real change, and trying to come at the dyno is not it. The pro players are a part of the problem when it comes to their mentality, trying to strong arm. And yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm doing my thing when it comes to this. Is also why I don't have kids, so I'm also doing my thing. But just being honest here. Shout out to those content creators that have really spoken up, that have really said what need to be said. Cloud Rio, Father Dark, very much appreciate you guys. Seriously, I know Father Dark, whenever you do that, console versus PC tournament, still looking forward to being in it. I'm hoping that I have the time, but just gonna be honest, I don't even know what my schedule is gonna look like. I'm so flexible with my own scheduling. So, just gonna be honest with you. Hopefully, I'm already in your Discord, so it is what it is. But I'm digressing, okay? I'm digressing. Just here to really talk about the real issues at hand, which is fuck pro player mindsets, because you guys don't even understand the fact that I dropped $50 on this game because for skins and emotes and whatever that I genuinely like about this game. Let me go ahead and just show you something. Events, esports. They added esports into the Marvel Rivals, into the normal lineup of what to watch. I don't know what any of this says. Well, granted, though, I'm sure if I really delved into it, I would understand and I would know and I would really like. But let me just be honest with you. First and foremost, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just made my own team and shit, but at the same time, I tried doing other team shit, and like tried doing the faction thing, and I haven't gotten there yet. So just haven't. Yeah, no, I just haven't gotten that type of traction. So realistically, as you clearly see, this is called my. My name is Azrael's Wrath. So this is called Wrath of God, and currently, right now, Wrath of God is the uh, pseudo name that I have currently on my rival. So, and it is console. So just understand that's what I'm doing. Uh, but yeah, so I wish. Yeah, no, skip that because yeah, we obtained this in 3 tries. I wish I could replay that, but I can't. So that sucks. Also, we have the penny. We don't. I don't really care for like these emoji combo stuff. Like no, I just didn't get that. But we also got this bundle. So yeah, yeah. No, we pay for this game because we genuinely like a lot of things, the designs, the work, like the inner workings of this game. And when I was streaming more times, when I was truly streaming, like I used to, streamed on Twitch, moved over to YouTube, and granted, currently capturing software is still not great, so just video formats for right now. Comp is not the only thing on here. Let's look at the game modes, shall we? There's quick play. Quick play is the thing that if you want to start with, or if you're really trying to learn the game, you're really gonna want to practice. Tutorial, hero tutorial, and then look at this. Convoy and domination tutorial, understanding what to do for which objectives, because there are two type of game modes that use the convoy, and two of them that use the point. Like domination obviously has its own point, and then it's king of the hill. But convergence also has that mentality of how you start off. You two teams fight at the point. They have to fight at the point, which is the portion of domination. But combining domination with convoy makes convergence, right? Get it? Do you guys get it? I hope you get it, because if you don't get it, then I really don't want to have to explain something that's so simple as fusion. All right, let's move on. Convoy, you get to learn how to move a payload, right? Good. Okay. Resource Rumble has been taken out, so we don't fuck Resource Rumble. That shit was god awful. It was annoying. It was fucking stupid. All right. So practice range. You get to practice your shots. Practice your shots. Like if you're gonna if you're gonna complain about Devil Dinosaur, why don't you go practice your shots and see if you can hit that big motherfucker? Alright then. Now, another thing. Practice versus AI. I'm sure there's going to be a devil dinosaur or some big target. There's a tank in there somewhere that you can hit your shots on. Do that. Right? Now, here's what I like to talk about. Fun. Y'all like fun? I know I did. Because the casual in me, the kid in me will always go to these. Whenever I was streaming, I was looking to go 18v18. Because this is also like warm-ups too. Like, I was also warming up with my casual content. So, Conquest, just team deathmatch, or kill confirmed for those that really love Call of Duty. Love taking coins and dog tags. Doom match, free for all. You get to fight whoever, whenever, and however, that shit is, it's just crazy, okay? It's some of the most wild stuff you could see in some practice Doom matches before they added Times Square. Now, I will talk about Times Square in a little bit, but let me just go ahead and talk about Free Fight, because Free Fight, I really love Free Fight, because you could do whatever. And not only that, it's like a half mix of like half serious, but like really much like do whatever the fuck you feel like fun. You could six the same hero, or you could actually make a comp. Either way, you can play whoever you want. I know I do. I usually play my uncle. So they have it with that. And then quick play, you're gonna get obviously defeat enemies, complete objectives, and the normal stuff that's lining you up for comp. It's comp. Get competitive. That's when you really want to lock in. This is the type of stuff I talk about, right? Lock in, be your best self, look to try to empower your team, play around your team, play with your team. What's the best course of action when it's coming to fighting with your team or fighting away from your team, off angling. Like it's a bunch of things that that it's a bunch of things that go into it. I hope I didn't throw away that, but I probably did by accident. Yeah, nah, I think I threw it somewhere else. It's fine. Nah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little slightly distracted about. Oh, it's right there. Nice. Okay, but going into other game modes, these limited time game modes that we have. Well, this was 65 days, and I don't know when the path to Doomsday is gonna leave. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's some issues with this game mode. Just know that it when it initially dropped, it was fun. I can't lie and say it wasn't. When it initially dropped and we got to play it, whether it was the heroes, the classic heroes, all heroes, or even just playing Loki against those heroes, this is a domination game. So and it was fun. It's fun. It's a little bit patchworky if you're still trying to win. I would say, coordinate. It's a lot of things. You got really emphasize team play against one person, and that's just the mentality of it. I've already sent in my survey about why or what the case may be. So hopefully NetEase, takes into account into consideration what I say. So now let me go ahead and go into the stuff that's going on for the next 65 days. Blood Hunt. You got the returning heroes, Punisher, Thor, Moon Knight. Oh, excuse me, not Moon Knight. Jeff, excuse me. Punisher, Thor, Jeff, and my Uncle Blade returning from Marvel Zombies to fight vampires along with two other heroes, Moon Knight and Squirrel Girl. Now, this has its own tree. I mean, they always had their trees when it comes to these type of game modes. You get to, you build either one side or the other. And the good thing with this game mode, they made it so that you can build both sides with either profile. So whatever drops that you get, you can build it to that side, or you can just go to that profile if the certain drop. It's very convenient. NetEase has a lot of different things when it comes to different game modes that makes it easier on the stupid. So that's another thing I like to talk about when it comes to just in general. There's a lot of stupidity with this community. Most of them play comp. There's a lot of stupidity when it comes to the community, but most of them play comp. Now there's other things around it. There's other things to talk about it when it comes to just going into a traditional comp game. You get people that get their heroes banned and don't know what to do or throw. I haven't run into too many cheaters or any yet, or maybe I think I actually, you know what? I used to run into cheaters, but that was early on. I won't say run into cheaters, but it was it was a handful of instances. So that's just that. But not just to say it. I've been rambling on. I've really been going in and here and there, whether you want to call this a crash out or a very passionate analysis of the game. I just want to say we can do better as a community. In all honesty, we should do better as a society. But that's a bigger picture. Let's start with Marvel Rivals. Okay? Let's start there. All right. Devil Dinosaur is not the problem. There's plenty of counters to him. Figure it out. We gotta ban this. We gotta ban that. Okay, then go ahead and learn playstyle so that you can also fight against them too. Right now, just to say on all that sense, fuck pro players. Okay, if I end up becoming a pro player after this, it's not fuck me. It's fuck those dumbasses that were trying to talk bad and keep the game in a horrible state, as opposed to actually having it become better. Secondly, NetEase, y'all can be some pussies. Let me just be honest with you. You need to take some of those nuts that you be giving Squirrel Girl and apply them to yourselves. So, and you can talk to any player, not just casuals, not just pros, not just, you can talk to anybody. If any, just being real, like get some nuts. Make sure adamantium is a very strong substance in this game. So is uru. Maybe you could make your backbone out of those. Like really do that, for real. But I do want to shout out those content creators that have more of a following, that that are really talking about the state of the game, that are trying to give it push it and propel it and make it better. Father Dark, already, I know I talked about you pretty much enough, like seriously, but very much appreciate you as a content creator, as just somebody just talking about the game in general. Clouded Rio, you very much the voice of the voiceless, for real. Keep doing what you do, and you don't even need no I know you don't need no validation. I know how you grew up. I understand how you grew up because I grew up similarly. And let me just say, just shout out Beam and Bandit, because you are doing God's work when it comes to helping out the player base, when it comes to their mechanics, and as well as their mental. And we appreciate you. And anybody else that does that type of work, if I didn't mention you, I probably don't watch you enough, sorry to say. But at the same time, though, there are a bunch of coaches that I do watch their videos on. I know I've commented on some of y'all videos as well. So shout out to you guys as well that I've commented on. Shout out to, because there's a lot of y'all, and there's a lot of content out for Marvel Rivals. But just, let's be honest, if we're not going to propel the game to the best state, the game is going to die, regardless of if we're still playing or not. Like, just being honest, drama is trying to keep it afloat, as well as, it's just the design. Game design is fucking phenomenal. So yeah, go ahead. Help me be known. If you like this video, if you like what I talk about, if you even just understand what I'm saying, just to a litany to a small degree, because there's some bullshit that has been said, whether it's I smurf your peak, which great rebuttal for Cloud Rio. I smurf your content. Let me go a step further, because I can't say that, but I do smurf their IQ, and that's all low bar to say. That's all in equal planes to say. So yeah, just to say, like, share, subscribe if you enjoy what I'm talking about. To those that, hopefully watch me and stuff along those lines, I will keep posting content whenever I'm free, because I do touch grass. I hope you do too, living your best life, and not just, surrounded, in a cubicle or in a box in solitude. And, hopefully you're going to touch grass, meet some people, and just interact, socialize, be the best you can be, because at the end of the day, we're all striving for our best selves, I would hope. And if you like this, like, share, and subscribe. Until then, keep on raging, y'all.